I think certain identities have been historically underrepresented, and that makes it a problem for having a good experience, a positive experience, retention in STEMs that have been historically marginalized, right? So inclusion, I think, is about making sure everybody's voice is heard so that we can make everyone feel part of the conversation.
Inclusivity really means
being able to stick out your hand and introduce yourself no matter who it is.
Being able to be yourself in an environment and not getting extremely a negative connotation because of it.
being welcoming to everyone, no matter the identity, background, or whoever that person may be.
To make sure that everybody's at the same playing field, that they are included.
So inclusion in STEM, I think of it in two different directions. One part of inclusion is designing engineering solutions that takes into account the experiences, the usage of people from different identities, but it's also about who designs it. Historically, engineering has been dominated by men, white men in particular. So how do you create engineering environments where women feel like they have a voice? Students of color or designers of color feel like they have a voice, and making sure those voices are heard, those voices are taken into account when we make engineering decisions.
I think empathy is definitely the biggest thing. It's really easy to think about how you may feel in a classroom and not really understand how other people may feel. So just putting yourself in other people's shoes, knowing that we're all part of something bigger than ourselves. So the Raise Up Inclusive STEM Retreat is definitely an instrumental day that happens on Lafayette's campus.
It brings together student organizations and even students from a lot of different historically and currently marginalized identities to come and share their perspective and, more importantly, share all the cool stuff they're doing in this space.
I think a lot of times students here tend to feel like they're more of a statistic, and I think events like this are to humanize those individuals and give them the space to speak about these issues that are happening on campus.
One of the things that stood out was that being able to have a voice. Many students of color definitely struggle to be able to share their voice and truly be heard because many are put down or ignored or not taken seriously.
I learned a lot more about racial disparities in healthcare, how the healthcare industry can affect people disproportionately, specifically people of color, and what social determinants of healthcare really are, and how social determinants of healthcare and our understanding of race and race-biased medicine.
I think something from Raise that I've learned is that we're not alone, that there are resources and things are starting to change here at Lafayette College, and not only here, but conversations are to be started within the rest of the world or nationwide. With my time here at Lafayette, that I'm continuing to put forth effort in supporting these inclusivity and diversity issues, which is why I joined the Hansen Center to begin with.
Shout out to Dr. Hill for making today happen and all of the Raise reps that worked so tirelessly in every detail of today.